going to stay with your aunt and uncle for a little while. You'll be safe here.
Where are you going?
The producers, director, and principal cast of The Amazing Spider-Man, due in theaters on July 3rd, 2012, gave die-hard Spider fans something to climb walls over this past July in San Diego during a packed panel at Comic-Con. Incoming director Marc Webb was asked what fans could expect in the upcoming Spider reboot. 2 words: Spidey Vision.
You know, we try to create, you get a sense of environment and dimension, which is really important. In terms of very specifically we're trying to achieve in 3D, there's this sort of Spidey Vision stuff where you're seeing, where you pop into Spider-Man's point of view. It's for very specific moments, parts of the film, where I think 3D can deliver an experiential process, a sort of feeling of what it's like to be that character that I think people will really enjoy.
Webb also hinted at an exploration of Peter's relationship with his parents before he became an orphan and eventually learned the life-altering lesson that with great power comes great responsibility from his Uncle Ben, played by Martin Sheen. Spidey lovers everywhere will be introduced to the Gwen Stacy saga in the upcoming hotly anticipated film. In comic book lore, the blonde-haired beauty introduced to fans in the 1970s was pivotal to the development of everyone's favorite web-slinger as his first true love. Emma Stone was on hand for her second appearance at Comic-Con to make fans forget a sexy redhead, Mary Who, from the Sam Raimi-helmed original trilogy. Stone promises a grounded, small story in a larger-than-life world.
It's really very, very grounded, and it's this small story that takes place in this larger-than-life world. I mean, we're in New York City, but and Peter's experience is becoming a superhero, but it's a very intimate look at his life and at being an orphan and falling in love for the first time, and just has a lot of heart. So it's a pretty cool new version of Spider-Man.
But will the love story of Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy turn tragic? No Spider-Man film is complete without a larger-than-life villain to challenge our burgeoning put-upon hero. In this installment, that role will be ably filled by Dr. Curt Connors, a.k.a. the Lizard, embodied by actor Rhys Ifans. Dr. Connors, an amputee research scientist in the comics, becomes a friend and confidant of young Peter Parker until ambition and an experiment gone wrong creates the Lizard, a gross reptilian creature with a taste for human flesh. Ifans promises director Webb and the young man stepping into the spider suit, Andrew Garfield, will deliver something entirely original.
What they'll see is a Spider-Man that's an everyman, you know. We've all been bullied. We've all hated school at some point. We've all searched for our parents, be they alive or dead. And I think what Marc Webb's achieved and what Andrew Garfield's achieved in his performance is a pathos that I haven't seen before.
Garfield praised the fans at Comic-Con, first delivering a speech while dressed in a store-bought Spider-Man costume from the audience during the Sony-presented panel. The actor is excited to share the sure-to-be blockbuster with excited audiences, noting that Spider-Man is a symbol that will never die.
Spider-Man is a symbol that will never, ever die. And I think it means so much to so many. We've worked really hard to tell our version of this story, and we're really excited to share it. And I hope everyone's as excited as we are.
Ironically, shortly after being interviewed, Peter Parker did die in the ultimate line of Marvel Comics while rescuing his friends and family. Sony must be pretty confident that this spider has legs, as they have already announced the release of The Amazing Spider-Man 2 on May 2nd, 2014, nearly a full year before the release of the first film in this reboot project.
So here I am as a fan. I just want to say a couple of things. I'm Andrew Garfield, and I'm going to be here introducing this panel, this amazing Spider-Man panel. Stan Lee says...